A very beautiful Thursday afternoon from wherever you are. This is Jalango TV, and the program on air is Bonga na Jalas. We are live from Miale, Kenya's finest restaurant. Eriko calls this place home. You can always come here any day, anytime.
Every weekend.
Every weekend. Yes. We are live from Miale. And this is a conversation we've been waiting to have for a very long time. Mbona umekuwa ukirukaruka hutaki kukuja?
Sanitize.
Sanitize. Mbona umekuwa ukirukaruka hautaki kukuja interview?
Hapana. Tumepanga interview mara 4. This is the 5th one. Yeah?
This is the 5th one. Yeah. Uko na posters kama 5 ukiturukaruka
Wacha nitoe hizi vitu tumebalishwa na.
But they
5 times.
5 times.
Yes.
But
hata Raila amerana how many times? Lakini anaenda kuchukua. So 5 and 7 are good numbers.
Good numbers. But you told me that when the time is ripe, we will do it.
Yes.
Do you think it's the right time?
Imeiva sana.
Eriko.
Hey!
Unasumbua hii town.
Lazima bwana. Lazima tusumbue hii town. Hii town, Jalas, when I first met you, kuna joke ulikuwa unasema. Ulikuwa unasema joke Nairobi. The very first year hapo KNT. Unasema Nairobi ikikukataa ama Nairobi ikikukubali. Alafu tuka modify the joke tukasema Nairobi ikikukataa uwepo unalazimisha na get. So in this city is not city rahisi. So we have to make it by all means.
So we are here to make it
by force.
By force.
Yes, by force. The violent take it by force. We have to make it by force. And we know the procedure, we know the formula, so we'll follow it.
But unaipeleka mbio sana bro.
Lazima upeleke mbio.
Eriko, you know, I don't even know where to begin this because number one, you're my friend, you're my brother.
Yes.
We are from the same village, same everything.
Yes.
So I want to pretend. Let me pretend that I don't know you.
That you don't know me.
All right.
Yes.
So that today people can know much more about Eriko.
Yes.
Not what they see out there.
Yes.
And how they judge you.
Yes.
And how they think who you are.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So let's just begin this interview. Who is Eriko?
Eric Otieno Omondi is the second born of William Odur and Margaret Omondi Juma. I come from a family of 13 children.
13?
My father had 5 wives.
5 wives?
Yes. My mother was the 4th wife. So my dad lived with us. He lived with us all our lives. Siku nini alikuwa naishi na sisi Kisumu. The other 3 wives were in Oshago.
No. I don't understand. Okay. Dad had 5 wives.
Yes.
But he lived with you guys.
He lived with my mom, which
with
is
your
us.
mom.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know why, but I think he was a policeman. He was a chief inspector. Then he became the OCS of Kisumu Central. And my mom used to have 2 hotels. One at Kondele, another one at Tianam, at the lakeside.
By the lakeside.
Called Soweto Hotel.
Soweto Hotel.
So I think maybe because my mom alikuwa ameishi Tao, na father anafanya kazi Tao, so he lived with us. Yeah. And I went to Kondele Primary from class 1 to class 4. Went to Lake Primary class 5 to class 8. Crossed over the fence to Kisumu Boys because they're Zimeshikana. Then I went to Daystar. I came to Nairobi for the very first time in 2008 and 6.
2006.
Yeah, because I went to Daystar in 2003 from bus stand Kisumu to Ambassador. There was a Daystar bus, Eldoret Express, that was picking students. Kanichukua mpaka Athi River. So I would come to town once in a while over the weekend to buy stuff. I had a relative in Kibera and another in Dandora. So 2003 to 2004, 2005, 2006 I was in Athi River. So the very first time I came to Nairobi was end of 2006. Nikaenda kuishi Dandora na Kibera. We used to go to my uncle and my cousin. So 2008 I met Churchill, and I met Churchill in 2006. 2008 I started Churchill at the end of the post-election violence. 2009 I officially moved to Nairobi.
So you were, this time you're operating from between Kisumu, Nairobi.
Yes.
So in 2009, that's when you moved to Nairobi.
To Nairobi. Kisumu Athi River. Then 2009 I moved to Nairobi officially.
How long did you take at Daystar?
From
the time you joined to the time you graduated?
I joined Daystar in August of 2003 and I graduated in June of 2010. Those are 7 years. A course that takes you're in Daystar?
Yes.
Ukifanya na blocks, it takes 3 years, even less.
You took?
I added 4 more.
4 more years?
Come on, medicine, bro.
What course?
So what happened?
What course did you take?
I took electronic media,
Electronic.
TV and radio. Other people call it communication, but in Daystar we call it electronic media. So what happened is I lost my parents when I was in Form 4. 201, 202, when I was sitting my KCSE. But nilikuwa nisha apply Daystar. Sasa 2 months before I joined in it was June. I think end of May nikapata barua kutoka Daystar. Alafu najua sasa hiyo time you want any excuse to leave Kisumu. Because unaona future iko huko Nairobi. So inaweza kuwa ni job ama shule anything ile itakuja kwanza. So the first one to come was a letter from Athi River. I said, this is it. This is my break. But now kumbuka, I'd lost my mom. My dad was still there. So I told my dad, hiki tumekam. He looked at it. It was 91,000 per semester. Kaangalia kuna jokes. I did a fundraising Jalas at Kisumu Pentecostal Church. In that fundraising, iliorganiziwa na Pastor Mbando. And we did it in his house, my pastor's house, and only ushers came, bro.
Only ushers
came. The people had requested to be ushers. There was Onesimus, my best friend, and a few youth. Do you know, at the end of my fundraising, some 3 guys came and told me, Eriko, tusaidie na fare. I checked my 200 bob. Nikapea watu wachukue fare. So, hiyo fundraising ilisha, mimi nikipea watu fare. So I left and went to Daystar. And I did something. Nilienda kwa registrar, nikawambia mamangu anakuja kulipa. Akasema no, she has to come first. Monday nikaanza kwenda class, HPE. I remember the first class. Nikaenda HPE, INS. Sijalipa school fees. Nikafanya mpaka mtihani August.
Bila kulipa school.
Bila kulipa. January nikashikwa. Nikafukuzwa. Then Daystar was very, I'm not saying it's not, Daystar was very strict. Ilikuwa church. Yeah. Nikambiwa, Eric will not expel you because you are very hardworking and you're interested in kusoma. We won't expel you. We'll suspend you. So I was suspended for 1 year. 204 yote Kisumu. I came back in 205.
But you finally graduated?
I did. I got a scholarship, full scholarship.
From Daystar?
From Daystar.
Then at that time, Churchill is happening.
Churchill, yeah. So I met Churchill in 2006. He was invited to talk to the students, and I was the unofficial college MC. Any big event, ni kama wewe sasa hivi unafanya event zote. Any big event, ni Jalas na MC, sindio? So that's what was happening at Daystar. Do you have a big event, Eric? So Churchill is coming. Of course, Eric is MCing. And they used to say, Erika KMC, watu wanacheka. So Churchill watched me. Of course, I was doing my best. Then he told me, young man, what you're doing is not MCing. That's called stand-up. First time I heard that word.
Stand-up comedy.
Yeah, so that is not, you're not a master of ceremony. Because me, niko nachapa tu jokes, alafu naita mtu. So he told me that is called stand-up comedy. Oh, okay. There's something I want to do. I'm doing Red Corner inaisha. Kuna kitu nafanya. So I'll call you. And as for his number, he didn't give me his number. He took my number. He said, no, you give me your number. 206, bro. 207. He called me after 2 years. I met him once na Maina Kageni hapo kwenyu, hapo Lions Place. Ananikumbuka. Wewe sema bwana, nitakupigia. Niko na Big Ted. Then I met him again at the former Galileo. Nikiwa na Estarunga. Wewe nitakupigia. Twice. Then I saw Churchill live on air. So this guy is not calling me. Then he called me on the second episode. Nikakuja nimeprepare jokes. Jokes noma. Sasa tumetoka post election, niko na joke yangu nyingine hapo noma. Ati mjaluo. It was you can't do that joke now. But it was my first joke on Churchill. So kuna skirmishes Mombasa. Na wajaluo wanatafutwa. So huyu mama amekimbia akavaa buibui, ni Mjaluo. Ni mweusi Mjaluo, ni Mjaluo. So akavaa buibui haraka akajifunga hivi, wakamuona akivaa buibui. Sema mama wewe Mjaluo wewe. Sema ai mimi Amina. That was my first joke on Churchill. Mimi Amina yawa. Mimi Amina. Sema shilingi. Shilingi. I did that first joke. So anyway, I did when I went to, when Churchill called me, I went ready to perform. He told me you can't perform now. You'll come on the 13th episode.
13th episode.
Just this is the second episode. Mimi naona kuomoka, naona nini. Told me you'll come on the 13th episode. And then Bob Nyanja explained to me. Sema aliona ni kama niko a bit discouraged. He called me, told me what Churchill is trying to do. He wants you to sit down and watch. So every Tuesday, come and sit. It is your chair. I had a special chair. Sit here and watch. For 12 episodes. So I used to come and just watch. Then Bob, you saw watch today the way he came in. He was performing. Then 13th episode. And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yes.
Ukapiga Churchill. Upiga kuwa.
Wait. Jalas, Churchill Live was my stepping stone. It was my platform. I knew my assignment. I knew what I was doing. I knew, bro. I'd watched Ridiculous. I'd done comedy without realizing in high school and primary. And here, Churchill had approached me and called me. Akaniambia nitakuwa na perform every Tuesday. Bro, nilikuwa najua. I used to have 2 clips every week. And nilikuwa na 3 jokes. Punchline. I knew the assignment, bro. It's that whatever was happening in Churchill, it wasn't a fluke. Bado niko class.
You rehearse.
I used to rehearse.
Ukajiona wewe sasa umefika, wewe ni mkubwa, ukaamua kuanza show yako. How are you?
Nikaona sasa mimi ndio mwenyewe. Wachana Churchill. You know what happened is I became so famous so fast. First episode Obama alikuwa ameshinda elections. Nikafanya ile ya Jelimo. Second episode nikafanya Wahua alikuwa ameshinda Mamas. Third episode, by the 4th episode nilikuwa super famous within 1.5 months. Naingia kwa matatu hivi watu wanasema, "Wewe una tu record." They don't believe. I became so famous. Extremely famous and extremely broke. 2 things you don't want to combine.
Extremely famous
and extremely broke. Yani sweat yangu nikikusonga, I don't need to get close to you. Nikipita tu unajua niko nimepita hapo.
You are sweating, everybody knows you, kila mtu anakujua.
But people don't know what happened. So Churchill took a break for 1.5 years. And they called all of us and told us the show will come back after 2 years. And so KTN called me. Remember, I was extremely broke, yeah? So when KTN called me, it's called Mike Ndireto. Tells me, the only thing I had was the money. When we talked, and then we asked him, was on loudspeaker, I asked him how much. He mentioned the money. I did not care. I told him, can we start this week? He said, no, we were supposed to start last week. I'm like, no, what we're waiting for. I was paid before we talked about the show. So never blanda imeanza. I was paid the last pesa imeingia kwa account. Ndio tunasema wait, show ni inaitwa nini? Hatujui jina ya show. Inafanywa aje? So I was very green. So one of the best things that ever happened to me in life was how are you? Because I learned a lot of things. You see, Churchill Live, you see, when you come here, Jalas, you just come and host. Your team has organized the camera, the boom, the lights, everything. Your work is to host. Hata ukienda Kiss, unakanga pale, your work is to host. So that's what Churchill used to do. Bob Nyanja anapanga kila kitu, sisi ni jokes. Pale KTN sana nikafika nikapewa do. Kaambia tupatie show. So mimi ndo napanga, mimi ndo na nini. That thing should have been stopped on the first episode. I don't know how it made it to the 3rd episode.
It was the first episode?
It should have been stopped there.
Yeah.
I don't know how it made it to the 3rd episode.
3rd episode, get it out of air.
It was out.
Na pesa na ushapewa.
But I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
So you left Hawaii and went back to Churchill Life.
No, we had to wait. Waited for another. Those are the longest. That was the longest year, to 2010, 2009, 2010. That's when my house got auctioned at Nairobi West. Then one day I woke up. Churchill calls me again. Hii kitu narudi. I'm like, sawa. Nilikuwa nimelala hapo kwa kitanda nikaamka. I was still with my manager, nikamwambia bro show inarudi.
Your time auction, umekuwa auctioned, kila kitu imeenda.
Yeah, I used to live in a 2-bedroom at Nairobi West. So nilifika mahali nilikuwa na rent arrears ya 6 months.
6 months.
So going the 7th month, I had the best landlord. Alini protect. Akakuja akaniambia, Eric, you're a public figure. And kitu sio nzuri. Sasa acha nataka nikusaidie. Unaweza pata mahali unaweza jificha. Namwambia niko na kazi yangu hapa high rise. So Peter. Source. Sema who is this? My cousin. So wewe ndio ujifiche hapa. Mimi nitachukua hii fridge, hii TV, hii gas cooker, hii kitanda, nitachukua hizi vikombe, nitachukua mpaka kitanda yako. Hata bed sheet. Hakuna hata kijiko nitachukua. So wewe nataka
Wenda ujifiche.
Nataka utoke.
Sasa.
Sasa. I'll never forget it. It's called Major. God bless his soul. So he told me, where you live here. He plays. He plays unaishi. Nairobi West is very busy, and people know Eric lives there. Everyone. And your hair is loud. People know. So wewe, bro, true story, Major. It's called the retired Major. God bless his soul. Akaniambia, sasa utahama. The last, I carried my things on a pickup as if na hama. Na venye mtu anani protect. But that pickup belongs to him. Pickup ikatoka hivi. Tukaenda pale discount market. Kaenda hivi. Ikaniwacha kwa gate ya high rise car. Mbele iko sawa. So nikitoka Nairobi West najua Eriko ameha. Juu again people.
Na ameenda na vitu zako.
Vitu za.
Wewe ni tu lift amekupea.
So alikuwa huyu mtu anajulikana. Akikuja achukue vitu zangu, itajulikana Eric alikuwa auction.
Okay.
So ni mimi ametilika pickup mbili. Moja ya white ingine hapo nyuma na double cabin hivi. So I don't know why he did so much just to
protect you.
Protect me. So he said me I have to take these things because I've done auctions here and people know. So the moment I come to pick your things, people will know. So
you've been auctioned.
You've been auctioned. So hizo pickup wewe ndo utaingia. Wewe ndo utatoa hizo vitu. Na ingie kwa pickup na umbie watch. Hata watchman anajua. Asante bwana. Mimi nimepata kanyumba hapa Lavington. Nikashukishwa hapo high rise.
High rise. Ukaingia kwa kazi.
Nikaona pickup zikienda hivi juu pale shua.
Unaona TV yako kile inapanda Mbagathi way.
But lakini Mungu ni nani? I was there for 1 month. Churchill calls me and tells me, hii kitu narudi bwana, still know the words. Hii kitu narudi bwana. Sunday Nation nikaona hapo picha ya Churchill na yangu. I don't know, Churchill put his big photo kaka yangu hapo. Nikamwambia Eriko wacha tuoge tuende. So that's where everything changed.
You started doing all this thing.
Yes. The brand changed. That's when I came in with the dancing. You know, initially the season 1 I was just very timid, yeah. That's when they came in, Kidum came in. Now that's why we became the fire brand. So nika create your entrance here, Sofa Park and nini. And the brand just took off.
Hey. Sasa hiyo vitu zinaenda mbio. Eriko is the top MC. Everybody is looking for you.
Yes.
Every single event.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Then I'm leaving Kiss.
Yes.
Unaingia Kiss.
Nilikuwa Jambo.
Ulikuwa ende Jambo. Until where we are today. So what do you do now?
Now,
apart from all this too much drama.
Now I hear Ruto calling himself a hustler. Jalango will tell you before God, I'm a hustler. I believe I'm always there. Unless we're in the room, then we can debate. I'm always the hardest worker in the room. I'm the typical definition of a hustler. And Kenyans need to understand, Jalango, that there's Eric Otieno, like there's Felix Oduor, then there's Jalango. There's Eric Omondi, that is the character. There's the character that is called Eric Omondi, that was created by Eric Otieno and the community. So as a celebrity, or as a comedian, as a musician.
So like I always say, Jalango works in a company called Felix Oduor.
Yes.
When Jalango gets paid, Felix gets to eat.
Yes.
And
you've said it.
So Eric Omondi is a show.
Eric Omondi is a show. He's a created character. Created by Eric Otieno and the community, the society.
Sasa hizi vitu zote tunaona ni cinema re.
Cinema re.
Atari.
Inavoka chini na Eric Otieno. Very boring guy.
So Eric, who are we sitting with here? Eric Otieno or Eric Omondi?
When Eric Omondi, bro. But we are talking about Eric Otieno. Yes.
So this is Eric Omondi talking about Eric Otieno. How we got to create Eric Omondi.
This is Eric Omondi giving the story of Eric Otieno.
Let's move very fast. Eric, and I really don't want to bore people with a lot of things happening. Between you creating this Eric Omondi, there's been a lot of challenges.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges you've gone through?
I've had to make certain decisions personally, quietly in my bedroom. Yeah, I've had to understand my calling and my gift, despite and in spite of everything that is thrown at me. I've had to understand my assignment, and like the late Bob Colimo told me, the work of a comedian is to push the envelope. And Dave Chappelle says the work of a comedian is to cross the line. Not even a musician can do that. If South Soul did with the things I'm doing, they'll be cancelled. They will never be there. I still work with a lot of corporates. Ask yourself why. Because comedians have the space and the responsibility to mirror the society. And I've gotten that perfectly well. I create conversations intentionally without the society realizing. So when there are issues, I create conversations. I remember telling Dr. Ezekiel Mutu, and he never understood it. I told him, this character, Eric Omondi, will make you talk and handle issues in our society. When he asked me, Eric, this wife material, whose children are these? Where are their mothers? I said, yes, they are. Where are their mothers? So that's the generation we're living in. Where are their mothers? Who are these? So I'm creating that conversation. Our son and that is so we need to ask those questions, and we need to ignite those conversations. Hakuna mtu atafanya hiyo. So hata ukifanya stand up, I watch a lot of Dave Chappelle. He talks about LGBTQ. He injects and starts about.
It creates conversation.
Conversation. Every time a comedian does something, there's a conversation. But I will never come and tell you, because I need that conversation to go on and on.
So all these things you do are actually planned.
They're planned. I'm mirroring the society. So I sit back and I see what's happening, and then I create something. They get so my work is to make people mad without realizing. So they think they're talking to a community, but they're having a conversation online in their houses.
So Eric was born to make people happy and mad at the
Yes. Eric was born to raise emotions, joy and anger. Mine is to create conversation, and those conversations zingine zinasaidia, zingine zinaleta solutions. Because
which is the biggest conversation you've ever created?
Yeah.
You know, you once jumped in the ocean, on the river naked.
That is the biggest conversation I've ever created. Francis Atwoli called me, and I thought, okay, so kunitukana, that's how he talks. Say, Eric Sanji, the stoop, Senji, pull it down. Sema mheshimiwa, akasema toa ya pole. What are you apologizing for? You are born in Kisumu at the lakeside, Senji.
Na sasa hiyo umeweka matako yako huko nje umeruka.
Uchi. I didn't put that. I didn't put the clip. I was with the governor of Turkana. So, Nanok. We had a show in Turkana. So there was a caravan. So ukipita hiyo River Tarkwel, it's very busy. Kuna mang'ombe, kuna watoto hapa, kuna watoto na wababa, kuna wanawake huko na wasichana. So river is kuna compartments. So we pass, and then the kids are like, eh. Then Kiare tells me, my manager, "Pana, you can't stop. Ukuna mheshimiwa." So the governor stopped. He says, "Twende tutarudi." So when we come back, the governor stops pale juu, says, "Endo salamia watoto." Kupale na Land Cruiser. So nikakuja hapa. Then it started as a joke. Akasema, "Eric, swim." Nikatoa shua.
Ukatoa nguo.
Yeah, shua niko na ngoda. Si have my nini. Tukachapa pa. Kumbuka kila mtu hapa kwa uchi. Ndede. Sasa mtu wa governor akaniambia, "Unajua huko tufanyangi na hivi." Nafanyanga hivyo. He was not asking me to do it. He was just telling me how it happens here. It's okay. Nobody swims. It's not a swimming.
It's the cradle of mankind.
Yeah, here we swim. Ukiangalia pale wanaume kama Jalango kama 50 wana swim, wengine wanapiga jeans star. They're all stuck naked, but they don't mix women and men. So he was just giving me a history. Not a history, the culture. He told me, lakini umefanya vizuri, lakini hii atupata. Unaona hata wale hawana. Nikaitoa.
Ukaruka.
Nikaruka shu. Basi mimi nikatoa nikachapa shaju, mimi nilikuwa Omondi. Nikaswim. So what we forgot was that his story.
Simu.
The phone.
So wewe ulikuwa na swim tu.
Tuna swim lakini
kuna jamaa
watu
kidogo una trend.
But it created a conversation.
How many times have you trended at number 1?
So many times.
Definitely when you swam naked.
Wife material.
Wife material.
Chantal.
Eh?
Chantal.
What happened between you and Chantal?
She's in Westlands.
Who? Maybe I don't know what happened.
Chantal got a job with the Emirates. When she got a job with the Emirates, Chantal was very young, and then she was even younger. So she got a job with the Emirates, and so when you get a job with Emirates, you have to go to Dubai for 8 months. Your initial entrance, you have to go there for 8 months. No leaves, you can do offs, but in Dubai. So Chantal tells the mother, who is a very good friend of mine, naenda nimepata barua kama ile Desta. She had applied. I helped her apply. So one of the relatives is like, sasa unaenda Dubai unawacha bwana yako na nani for 8 months. So then we stopped. There was a little bit of thinking. Anyway, anacha bwana yake na nani. So she calls me and she tells me, my mom say, my auntie says I can't go to Dubai. Naacha bwana yangu na nani. So 2 days I was in Meru. 2 days Chantal calls me to go for a stadium talk. I say, babe, what do I do? I'm being called from Dubai. Then I just had a moment. This woman was 20 years old. Eric Omondi, I was 35 years old. Living my life, living my dream. I'm in my vision. I'm in my career. I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. And there's this young, beautiful girl who's only 20. And the phrases we are using, unacha bwana yako. So I thought, and this is a story in the first moja with Chantal hapa, mpige story. And I thought to myself, so I was in Meru. She asked me, what do I do? Ni change flight. She was coming to Kenya. Do I come to Kenya first? Then we talk. I told her, Chantal, go to Dubai now. I said, what? Go to Dubai now and take that job now. Because me, I'm in Kenya, Nairobi. Naenda.
Doing your thing.
Yeah. Me, I'm living my life. Chantel loves aviation so much. She's going to school twice for it. So, anasoma vitu different in aviation. So I thought to myself, what are we doing? What am I doing? Come here, go. Go. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But you go. So if you come back, you'll find me. If you go, you go, it's okay. But if you go, then you come back, it's okay. She came back, she's in Westlands, she lives with her mother.
You know, guys, you could be out there talking about Eric, but you've never known this side of him, why he does all these things. I'm lucky enough that today we are sitting down here having this conversation that most people have never wanted to have. A conversation about Eric Otieno doing what Eric Omondi loves doing. Eric Omondi gets paid, Eric Otieno gets to eat. There's been a lot of controversies around your life. And no one is perfect. We all have those moments. 1,001 times we get ourselves in positions where we are not even able to explain what is going on. But then again, there are things we need to talk about.
Yes.
There are things that must come out, and we have to articulate them for people to know that this thing is race against poverty.
Yes.
It has always been race against
each other.
It has never been against each other. It's always been race against poverty, considering where most of us come from, what we've gone through and all. So you've worked at Kiss FM, fired after 1 week.
After 3 days.
3 days. Oh, it was 3 days.
3 days, yes.
Worked at Jambo, fired after how long?
After 8 months.
8 months.
Yes.
That is a story of another day.
3 days, bro.
3 days, yes, because I know that story very well.
3 days.
But I will not say it.
Okay.
Because I work for Kiss.
Yes.
And I have to protect my employer.
No. When you are
Living for Radio Maisha.
No. When you'll be in Parliament, will you be doing this show? I can come.
Yes,
back.
yes.
You'll be doing this show.
Yes.
You won't be at Kiss. So utakuwa pale town Parliament.
Si Parliament inaanzaga saa 4.
Yes.
Na namaliza show saa ngapi Kiss?
Utakuwa Kiss bado? So we'll talk about it then. Wait, utakuwa natoka Kiss unaingia Parliament.
Kutoka Parliament naenda Arena Media.
Arena Media? Jalas, Bonga na Jalas?
Tutakuwa tunafanya hapo katikati.
Okay.
Lakini tunaenda huko kufungua Bunge Radio.
Oh, Bunge Radio. Bunge Radio iko kwa Jalas TV.
Iko ni bunge huko.
Bunge Radio ni nani?
Haina mtu. Ni tu wewe ukiwa na shida na unapiga kutoka Bungoma, naita MP wa Bungoma, ingia hapa ukae hapa, uambie watu shida iko wapi. So si ati mtu unapiga kutoka wapi? Unapiga kutoka wapi?
Napiga kutoka Bungoma na ito Josephine. Tumetafuta huyo MP wetu.
Tulia hapo. Naenda kwa chambers na muita, boss, kuja.
Jalas fanya hiyo kitu. Pale nje ya kuna ofisi yenu inajengwa mpya.
Hiyo Continental House.
Watu wanakonga mja hapo. Wanangoja kuona MP zao. But if you can connect watu wa Bungoma na Kisumu na to the MPs. And itasaidia waheshimiwa pia to be, that's a good thing even for them.
Yeah, it will be a big thing. All we hope is that we get to get in there and be different and reach out to the community.
We will.
And create something different.
Yes. I campaigned with and for Jaguar, and I'll campaign and with you.
You'll campaign for me?
Yes.
But you're campaigning for Jimmy Wanjigi right now.
Jimmy Wanjigi, yes, because I want to talk to Jimmy Wanjigi. We'll see if we can. I want to campaign for you under that umbrella. So ni ODM tu.
Ni ODM.
Ni ODM tu. Kuna kitu kingine, ni ODM. Na Jimmy anasema only fresh. Jimmy hataki mtu amekuwa kwa parliament. Kwanza jana ameniambia hata kama sasa amegorukia, hata kama umefanya kazi hataki. everybody must be new or
Fagia what?
fresh.
How much has Jimmy Wanjigi paid you?
A lot of money. Jimmy has a lot of money.
How much has he paid?
It's a lot of money, bro. And you know it, and Kenyans know it's a lot of money.
So right now you are swimming in money.
Bro, parents need to be told. Those days, was that 1998, in you can find a drama on Ambiwa, dini, hauna future. Right now, talent pays, bro. Unajua Gada Olunga analipwa pesa ngapi kama Ronaldo? It's a lot of money, and we need to tell parents who are
Victor Wanyama salary yake leak juzi.
It's too much.
22.2 million per month.
Per month. So if you're a parent, and I know many people Bonga na Jalas, for a parent, we live in this dispensation. This is 2022. Talent pays. Kama mtoto wako anacheza football, education is key. Of course ako shule. But long gone are the days when ulikuwa unaambiwa na parent, mkienda drama, ati sasa mwanza kuwa mkorofi. Omondi, Churchill, Jalango, Wanyama, talent pays.
Cheers.
Talent pays, bro. Na tusifiche ndio vijana wajue. Wanjiga kuna pesa na amefanyia kazi na ananilipa. And people need to know that, so that if there's an upcoming comedian, unajua mama Kaya ndio alikuwa analipwa na soda na mchele kwa showground. So that has changed, bro. Ndio hapa.
Let's move very fast. What happened to your studio in Lavington?
My studio is still there, closed.
Closed.
It's here, with everything inside. It has a case.
Kuna kesi.
And saa zingine kuna vita zingine pia unaweza fight kidogo alafu unaachana nayo. Because now
the residents didn't allow you to go on.
They did.
Walikuwa nasema unaleta watu unakaa mimi machokora around Lavington.
We started, you see, I stood up and said in office is a production house for upcoming musicians and comedians. If you're out there na shida yako inakuanga 10k ama 20k ya kurecord audio ama kufanya video, kuja ufanye hapa. The moment I said that, bro, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nilisema hiyo Monday.
I can imagine.
So we will move it. I feel them, I understand them. I've spoken to the chairman. They said what you're trying to, I think location, what I'm trying to do, I end in their location.
Umeleta uge to Lavington.
We'll have a gengeton in Miguel Lavington. No,
so the house in Runda, your house
in Karen.
In Karen was actually for wife material.
It's for wife material.
But you created a conversation around
it.
Did you buy the house?
No, I didn't buy the house.
So it was not your house?
It was for wife material.
For wife material.
It was not my house.
And the program is over.
It's over.
And the house is back to be rented to anyone.
It's an Airbnb.
Airbnb. So they did not know what you are doing.
They did not know. But there was a conversation. That's what Omondi does. Conversation mpaka nikaleta title lead. Karen, you cannot have a title lead, bro. Omondi creates conversation.
So what do you want us to trust around you? There's nothing to be trusted around you.
Yako wewe ni trust usini trust mimi naishi maisha yangu. Wewe unani trust kwa nini?
Trust your things.
Trust your things. Why you trust it? You know, do not. I'm a very responsible person. So you know, we're talking about Otieno and Omondi. So even parents, do not leave your children to look up to celebrities. Those people have issues, bro. They have personal issues, they have family issues, they are human beings. You as a parent umezaa, keep chunga mtoi wako. Tupige
tu picha, Eric naishi hapo.
Alafu it's a kid, the way you bring him up or up, the way you should go. Hii ujinga ya Omondi is misleading children. What is your child doing on Instagram? You are a very responsible parent. The way my parents brought me up, bado ilikuwa ni military. Hata nikifunga mlango for 10 minutes kwa room yangu. Otis! Itimamo! You have to, how do you type and say that Omondi is misleading our you've left your children to Omondi? You have left your children to Omondi and you're saying it in public. What is your child doing on Instagram? Na ajafika hata 12. You know, they can meet anything here. Here, they can meet. It's a street.
They could meet you.
Facebook is a street, bro.
They can meet you kissing a woman.
Kissing a woman, and they pate simba inakula gazelle, and they pate mtu amepost, mtu ameshutiwa. It's
a
crazy street. What's your child doing on Insta? Anafanya nini kwa page ya Omondi? 18 and above.
3.5 million followers later. Eric, let's move much faster. Definitely, there's what everybody's waiting to listen to.
Yes.
And what everybody wants to know.
Yes.
And things that you want to come clear about.
Yes.
Things that you hope people will see you differently,
yes,
or people will have to understand.
Yes.
Before we get into that, guys, Dignity Furnitures are the people who are now having the biggest sale in the country. Are you looking for furniture? Have you checked out the deals at Dignity? Definitely, they have the Dignity Furnitures 2021 sale that began on the 1st of October, and it's running to the end of December. Picture clear? Back to you. Show them what Dignity Furniture have. We shall be right back.
This is your house
Jalango TV.
Have you made sure that your house looks amazing? If not, then come out to Dignity Furnitures to make sure that you enjoy the sale that is going on right now. The Dignity 2021 sale that is 10% off to 30% on all items. Come and enjoy a range of products from dining, sitting room, living room, bedroom, your carpets, everything. Office, this is the place you need to be. Come to their showroom on Thika Road, on Langata Road, and also on Mombasa Road. Call and now come and see the range of products that they have. Dignity Furnitures, furnitures for everyone.
How many children do you have?
I have a lot of children.
Don't go there.
No, not biological.
Biological, I'm talking about.
Biological. Should I say 2? Should I say 1? Let me say 2.
2. Different mothers?
Yes.
Okay. You know what is happening and what everybody is talking about.
Yes. I have 2 boys. I'd love to have 3 girls.
You'd love to have 3 girls. So you woke up this day from your shoot with this amazing song.
Miss P.
Miss P. Miss P. You decided to do a photo shoot.
Yes.
Which was a lie.
Always. It's a conversation creator.
It's a conversation creator.
They call it.
So how did you guys create that belly, everything, for it to look like a real pregnancy?
I saw it even leaked on one of the pages. It's perfect makeup and perfect editing.
Perfect makeup and perfect editing.
Yes.
So you were holding her.
Yes, I was holding her.
So nobody knew what was happening.
Yes.
And you didn't expect these things to turn out the way they
it
have.
turned, yes. We expected it to go right, it went left. And when it started going left, we were like, no, it's okay. Still
let the conversation go
on. Yes.
So all you needed was to create a conversation.
For us.
So Miss P is not pregnant?
No, she's not. I met Miss P 3 weeks ago. And every Kenyan knows that.
And you've never ever slept with her the
No,
way you...
I've never slept with Miss P, and I will never. She's an artist we're trying to push.
By the way, on that point, go out there and check Miss P's new song. It's called Baby Shower.
Yes.
So that was just a story and everything.
Yes.
And you say...
I went to Vera Sidika's baby shower, and she was playing Happy Birthday by Harmonize. Then it hit me. There's a song for wedding songs. There are songs for birthday, Arrow Boy, and Harmonize. There's no song for baby shower. And everybody seems to be pregnant. So you can corona. It's the fashion now, the baby bump. Yeah. Then I told Miss P, let's do baby shower.
So akaenda kaimba.
Kaimba, tukashoot video, tukasema sasa
How do we release this song?
How do we release this song? Yeah. Kasema the song is called Baby Shower. Let's give you, acha tukupatie mimba. Then nikupatie ball.
So akaenda kawekewa kila kitu, tumbo kila kitu.
Called Freddy. If you ever want to make special effects, and sio anatumia sio ni rubber, ana mix color na hiyo kitu yake. But you still have to edit it because ukipiga raw photo it shows kidogo.
Akaedit ikakuwa sawa.
Perfect.
Ukapost. Ukasema whatever happened.
5 months ago.
5 months ago.
And I said I will take responsibility and I'll keep my...
And you've not been taking responsibility somewhere else where there was a real pregnancy.
I tell you, bro.
Eh? Eric. Why would you take care of a fake pregnancy and your own pregnancy you don't want to take care of?
Jalas, I will say it here on Bonga na Jalas for the purpose of creating... The conversation is ongoing on Twitter, and I'm a very happy man. I told you I only create conversations. These are very important, very deep conversations. And I want to talk to Kenyans and any other person who's watching
on this camera.
Yes. Women are very powerful. Anything that touches women and children becomes very sensitive and very powerful. It has destroyed careers. It has destroyed people. Anytime, the last women are so powerful. If all a woman needs to do is come to your house or come to my house and go like, woo! Woo! And then sit and wait to be asked, nini. Just to be asked nini, and then say, oh, you anataka kunirape. That's it. By the time you start explaining and nini, by the time it's over, bro. And that's how God, women are powerful, extremely powerful. Women and children. And I play with a lot of things, but I never touch anything to do with women. And women have been empowered, bro. When I was growing up, Moi was there was this girl child empowerment, women empowerment. There's Moi Girls Eldoret, Moi Girls Kapsalot, Moi Girls Kit. There's no Moi boys. So when I was growing up, the man was here, and I don't know who, maybe it's the United Nations, they started empowering the woman. But then I think the intentions were right, but the woman was empowered so much and shouted so much we forgot the man. So what happened recently caught me by surprise. I didn't see it coming. Every Kenyan nilipost Miss P hivi. Bro, there are 7,000 comments. 6,900 wananitukana juu wanajua liko Omondi. Hakuna mimba hapa. Miss P tulimwona airport jana. And it's obvious that she's not pregnant.
We're just doing a show.
It's Eric Omondi. It's obvious that house in Karen is not mine. That's what Eric Omondi does. Bro. It's very obvious.
But it escalated.
Over the roof, like wildfire.
So how do you want to handle all this?
I've talked to Jackie.
To Jackie?
Through Simon Kabu. I spoke to her last night. I spoke to her today. We are going to meet today. I'm going to have dinner.
You guys are going for dinner today?
Yes.
Sanitize.
What we did was very wrong. and I want to personally apologize.
Don't you think you could have just told her that Jackie, there's this shoot I've done or anything? Or do you think Jackie should have called you and just asked you? Hey.
Me and Jackie, we don't see each other often. We don't live together. We are not in a relationship. And Jackie should have called me. My mother called me. Everybody who is concerned, you call me all the time, bro.
That's true.
When something is happening, you are the only. Do you know you're the only person who came to see me kwa jela, bro? Obina alikuja kuona bibi yake, si ndio?
Nani anaitwaje?
Anto was trying to mitigate between me and Ezekiel Mutua. You are the only person. What has I the celebrity person? Not even an uncle, bro.
Nakuja pale tukaongea tukalipa.
Piga story tukalipa pale. Ukatoa yako tukaongeza na yangu. Ukanitoa
yako pale. Ilikuwa kidogo.
Ilikuwa
material ilikuwa
walikuwa wamenikula wasichana wana viatu nini ilikuwa nimeisha. Nikakwambia Jalango hii ndio niko nayo.
Guys, what these people put me through sometimes. One day I'll just tell you a story. Nilipata hili kama kwa mnyonge pale nikasema
but I told Ezekiel, bro. Wewe.
I'll deal with
toka kwa jela. No, kai kwa ofisi. From the moment I walked out of that cell, kasema Ezekiel Daktari Mutua. Hiyo ofisi au kai. Ile yani utakuwa na yani itakuwa moto. I dealt with Daktari. Sijua kwa.
So it's actually you who sent Daktari home.
Yes. Usidanganywe bwana. Daktari did not call me. He sent me policemen, bro.
Have you been in one way or another supporting Jackie?
Yes, I have. I and Jackie, we are very close friends, you know that. And Jackie caught me by surprise when she commented under an obvious. It was off because where is it even coming from? We've not even talked for 2 months. We talked once over the phone when I was in Tanzania. So when she commented, I was like, okay, that's actually good for our conversation. And my team was very furious because she insinuated something. I said, I'll take responsibility, and then she said, responsibility? I was like, no, this is good. Let conversation continue. At 7:21, I still remember, PM, there was a post like this. I have talked to Jackie and I've told her I was not, she disappointed me because she should have called me.
And just asked you.
I said, wait, what's this I'm seeing? My mom called me. Erikini nini? Kwani umepata mtoto? Na mama pana ni ngoma. Nyinyi watu wa Nairobi. Imeisha. Imeisha.
Jackie angekupigia, babe sasa.
Babe sasa, ni nini sasa mko na ball? Baby, it's a song. Don't tell anyone. It's over.
What you posted, was it the truth?
Yes, it was the truth. And I had to post it. I regret it and I'm really sorry. The reason I had to post it is, I have it here, jealous. I told you women are very powerful. So when Jackie posted whatever she posted, I didn't mind. It hurt me, but I said, that's life, I'm used to it. I had not posted something on my page the whole of that night and the following morning. I went to KU with Wanjigi. The first post I posted was of me with Wanjigi at KU. It has 600 comments, and all, not most, all of them
are not talking about
that. Some are even tagging my clan. They're saying, if you work with Eric,
we will not buy.
We will not vote for you. Tutakufagia. And then some are even giving explanations. They're saying, how could you pay such a beast? You're giving him millions and he's not. Then in the evening I posted a betting company. I was in Kiambu. They are tagging the betting company. They're saying, we will boycott you.
Which is the betting company?
It's called, I think it's SportPesa. Karauri called me. He said, bro, what's happening? And then I was like, hapana. Then I started seeing the tax. Then somebody came and wrote a whole thing. This person, it's in my, it's just delete. Akasema, Kenyans, this enough is enough. Eric Omondi flaunts money, buys a house in Karen, drives big cars, all these years, but it's not illegal. Let us boycott Eric Omondi and any product
that he endorses. Kama hapa wamalize Odibet, wamalize Velvex, wamalize Mwananchi.
Hello.
Hapa juu tuweke kitambaa.
Hi Jalango, how are you? This is our boss is called who?
From
Velvex. Yeah, from Velvex.
Dashan.
Hi Jalango, this is Dashan.
Hello, Dashan. How are you doing, boss?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm well.
Good job you're doing, yeah?
Thank you.
Just a quick one. We were just from a meeting and we were thinking, the issue that's going on right now. Could you just take a small break and see how this goes? I'm trying to talk to the team. We understand you, Jalango, and we believe you, but let's just try to sanitize, yeah? Bro, unarudi Kisumu na unasota. So many people have been destroyed. I went and said, so we met at Radio Africa. Like, spilled everything. You know why, bro? Because I've built my career and brand. Ukiona, you are older than me in the industry for 14 and a half years. You can take a single caption na nirudi Ugenya. It wasn't the right thing to do, but it's the thing that I had to do to save my.
Do you regret doing it?
Yes, I do.
Have you apologized to Jackie?
Yes, I have.
Have you apologized to Sam Ogina?
Yes, I called Sam.
Did you call Sam?
Yes.
Did he understand you?
Sam naenda kumuona, and I called him Nikona Robert, but I need to see him.
You really need to.
Yes,
because Sam was just relaxing.
By the time I was clicking, I should have said
someone,
a news anchor.
But
I want to apologize to Kenyans.
All right.
On behalf of myself and Jackie Maribe, that whatever we did, we exposed an innocent child to public ridicule. And there's no better way, there's no explanation to that. There's no excuse. And I'd love to apologize to Sam Ogina and to Kenyans. I've apologized to Jackie. I think she needs to apologize to me, because she has not. I have apologized to her. But I regret doing that. But Jalango, if I didn't do that, I don't think I would be seated here.
It would have gone south.
South. Nobody wants to touch you. I have to tell the truth, bro. My truth.
Eric, I want you to, on this camera, to talk to a few people that I'll be telling you one by one as we almost come to the close of this show.
Yes.
What an amazing conversation we've had. What a beautiful conversation we've had. But there's a lot that people still want you to hear.
Yes.
What did you tell Jimmy Wanjigi?
Jimmy Wanjigi is my boss. He sold me his vision and dream and I bought it. I'd love to tell him not to look back, to keep going. His message is the right message for this country. He's saying that it's time to clean up Fagea Water, and the people that he wants us to clean up are the same old with the same old message. And Fagea Water is about introducing a new dimension. We call it Mwamko Mpya, where we have a parliament that is filled with only new and fresh waheshimiwas. That is in a layman's language. What we're trying to do is to ensure that everyone in parliament today is out and only fresh people are in, starting from State House all the way to MCA.
Are you supporting Jimmy because of the money?
No. Jalas Mungu amenibariki bana kidogo. Let's also give testimonies, yeah. God has blessed me.
No, you are with Jimmy because of the money.
No. Jimmy has paid me well. Do you know, Jimmy is a product. Jimmy is Velvet. Jimmy is Lato, bro. When Lato came to me, when Velvet comes to you, you have to look at it. Then you believe it, you test it. It's good quality. Then you internalize it, and then you sell it.
So Jimmy Wanjigi is a brand.
It's a product. It's a brand. And Nakuja Namberi come to my office and I'm explaining, this is my vision. I want to clear Parliament and State House and MCAs, every one of them. Why, sir? Because Kalonzo alianza kwa MP akiwa 1982, before nizaliwe. Ruto 1992, Ruto alianza mbele ya Raila. All this Mudavadi, Moi, it's been the same people that were recycling with the same results. So this is Jimmy telling me, with the same results. Let us try another strategy, another formula. Can we try new, fresh people with new ideas? Bro, I shook his hand.
Ukasema, I agree with you. What would you like to tell Miss P? Miss
P is the future of this industry. I'd love to tell Miss P that we believe in her as big time. We are going to invest in her, and she's already begun taking over the industry. Jalango, the industry is asleep. That's what I'd love to tell Miss P. The entertainment industry in Kenya is asleep. Artists have become predictable, redundant, and boring, and that is a good space for you to take over. Most, if not all, artists are no longer as creative. We are living in the dark ages of Kenyan music. Tanzania wanatupiga na Nigeria. Nigerians are here every weekend, and Kenyan musicians have become curtain raisers. Wanalipwa 30K, ukienda backstage wanasukumwa. It is a disgrace. The industry is a disgrace, and I'm speaking to all the artists that we need to wake up na tuache kufanya vitu haraka haraka alahala watu kama Diamond wasitungarie. We have become clowns in our own country. Etana was here, sijui Omale, sijui who. It is not, we are not blaming any corporate, I'm blaming the artist. We need to wake up and put in the work. Omondi puts in the work. I'm the only artist who pats myself on the back. There is no artist that works as hard as Omondi, and you know it. So we need to call upon musicians to wake up, entertainers to wake up. We are a cemetery, bro. We are a cemetery. Our glory is gone. Hakuna musician hata mmoja na tii hapa Kenya. And it's not personal. If I'm going to call myself the president of comedy, of entertainment, then that is my work. To tell the entertainment industry that nyinyi ni kaburi, bro. It's dead and buried. It's embarrassing. And ask yourself why there are no more Kenyan concerts. Every poster has Jalango, Omondi, Omondi, Ngamwaya. Jalango, Omondi, Omondi, Ngamwaya. Where's Willie Paul? I see Calligraph. I don't know where Sauti Sol is. I spoke to Bien akaniambia plan yao. I pray to God. It's a very good plan. Pray to God. Venye Gabu na Frasha walitoka, Were akanyamaza, Jokali akanyamaza kidogo. Bro, I'm begging the entertainment industry to bring back our pride. And it's the easiest thing to do. It's just to wake up and to be current and to be creative. I'm still talking to Miss P.
All right.
So Miss P, there's a chance in this industry for you to take over. Apart from Nadia Mukami, you cannot tell me another female artist. There is Jovial.
My favorite artist.
Jovial.
My favorite female artist, and I've said it.
Jovial, Calligraph, Sauti Sol. We are hanging Bahati. Bahati hapo sawa. Jovial, Calligraph. Kwani unacheka?
Wacha ufala. to Jackie. What did you tell her? I almost say to your babe.
It's okay, she's my babe.
She's your babe?
She's mine. To Jackie, first I want to say I'm sorry. I reacted. I should have been more mature than that. If you didn't call me, then I should have called you. So I will not sit here and say you should have called me because I didn't call you either. So when one mistake happened, I followed up with another mistake. And I'm sorry about that. I'm going to see you today, and we're going to put our house in order. And I can promise Kenyans, between me and Jackie, we're going to ensure that the boy Zahari will not go through anything that he's not supposed to go through.
You apologize to the boy?
I apologize to Zahari, and I will ensure personally that I protect him from any form of harm. I have the power to do that, and I will do it.
Are you still going for DNA?
Yes, we are going for DNA. I hope so. Jackie will decide. But the only thing I can promise you is, with or without the DNA, I have decided to support Zahari.
And be there.
And I'll be there. With or without.
To me, who's running for Langata MP, what do you tell me?
Jalango najua wanaenda kuingia parliament, na mimi si prophet. Ukijaribu ujinga. Wewe deal na wewe personally. Bro, hebu mkate clip nipatie. That's the only clip I want. I'll post. Wewe kijaribu kidogo. Bro, ukiingia hapa juu utaanza kuingia. Nanda juu is that house cast? Bro, you are doing such a good job. I also want to tell you not to run for office. Because I'm afraid.
But are you going to support me?
I'm going to.
I saw a clip you saying you are not going to support
No,
me.
I said I'm going to support and campaign for Jalango. But akiingia pale, the same thing I'm saying here. Akiingia pale ajaribu ujinga. Jalas I'll deal with. Wacha nazeke mtua. Bro, nitakuwa na mta Langata naita watu nasema tukae chini. Wapi baba yenu? Where is your father? Hiyo najua utaingia, lakini nangoja uingie kwanza.
Ndio deal na mimi nikianza ujinga. Bro, on this camera. OG, zoom on Eric so that he can talk to Kenyans.
Are we zoomed? I want to. This is the first time that we've talked about Eric Otieno and Eric Omondi, and I want to let Kenyans know that I appreciate their support from the first time I was born on Churchill Life. For me to be here 14.5 years later, it means three things. That first, God has been faithful, God has kept me and He has favored me. And number two, it means that my fans have supported me. And I want to say thank you. I also want to say I'm sorry to anybody that I have offended. And I also want to let you know that Eric Omondi is a character. He's a comedian. He's a created character that is used to communicate and educate and create conversations. So when you see me do what I do, mimi niko job, I'm hustling, yeah. So don't ever take it personally. You see what has happened now, the situation we're in. Don't ever take it personally. Kwani hujui jokes? That's all I will ask you. Kwani hujui jokes? I'm a comedian. I like every time I see a comment. Today somebody say, who takes Eric Omondi seriously? I love those comments. I'm here to make you happy and to make you think. So thank you for the support, and thank you, Jalas.
Thank you.
For the opportunity to...
The people who told me I should not host you here today.
Why?
They did not know what we were coming to talk about. And they had already crucified you. But I really needed you to open up and talk to Kenyans about this.
Yes.
Which is your favorite meal?
Which is my?
Favorite meal?
Ugali, nyama, na mboga. Basic.
Ugali, nyama, na mboga. What is one thing you can never leave the house without?
My phone. My phone. I need help. I'm a phone addict. There's a reason I'm the most followed. Niko na shida, bro. I'm a phone addict. So I can never leave the house. Right
now you are itching.
Yeah? Bro, I can't believe.
You've sat?
Yes. It means the conversation has been deep.
Boxers or briefs?
Nini boxers. Briefs nizo zinafinya mtu?
Hapana.
No, bwana. Freedom. Mandela, freedom, bro.
Mbona unakonda haraka kuliko vile ulinona?
Kwa sababu I'm originally a skinny person. So my body always wants to go back home. It's frustrated. Huku ni wapi?
Ulikula madawa.
Kuku nini?
Kukula madawa na supplement
ukafura. Hapana. Yes, we need to clarify that. Supplement si madawa. So I have 9 meals a day. At 6, I have a woman called Evelyn. She's anakuja kunipikia mama wangu kufua. She comes at 5. At 6 I eat strungi with 8 eggs. So I use the strungi to kuzipeleka nini. I don't like eating. I don't eat, I just swallow. I go back to sleep. That's at 6. At 7:30 I eat oatmeal. Ni kama uji. I go back to sleep. At 9 nakula hizo madawa. It's called the protein shake. It's called supplement. It's food. So what they do is they take protein out of food and then you drink it like milkshake. At 9. At 10 naingia gym. At 11 nakunywa another milkshake. Nakaa. At 12 I have a snack. At 1:30 I have lunch. Lunch is brown rice na samaki umetolewa nini? Umetolewa mfupa. Ni kama it's disgusting. Ni kama Cerelac. I ingest, I don't eat. At 4 protein shake. Dinner the same thing, kuku imesiagwa. After dinner, before you sleep, you do something called casein. Casein is a type of protein for lale ya ku preserve muscles. Ndio the muscle ukipiga chuma inataka food. 9 meals. I work out Monday to Friday. This is what
Your new dress code. What is happening?
I'm sorry if I was too harsh. I got a bit emotional to all the Kenyan artists. I know we put in the hard work, but I have to say that. No, I'm coming to this. I'm coming to this. I want to explain. So I'm sorry about that. And what I meant by you guys are boring and predictable and redundant is because huyu ni mheshimiwa, msiangalie Jalango akivaa t-shirt hapa. Hawa ni watu boring sana. Na vile siku babu anavaa sijui aje kama mubaba. Wewe ni msanii. Why entertainment is not about the jokes. Your lifestyle is under that's how Diamond has won, bro. So entertainment ni venye unatoka kwa nyumba, kitu unaendesha, venye unaingia kwa event. So this, I met a lady called Melina. Nikamwambia I want anything that is out of this world. Anything weird, that's the word I used. Not anything abnormal. Anything normal out. Anything ordinary out. Nipatie vitu weird. Ndio easy.
So like this, what are you wearing? What is this belt holding your waist?
This belt, it's just a fashion statement, bro. Just a fashion. It's just for you to ask that question. Niyo ni nini nilikomwambia amevaa? Unacheki?
Si ni ile belt ya mama wanavaa juu ya.
Hiyo nini? Hiyo
corset.
Si bra. Corset ni gani? Ile kushika nini?
Ya kushika.
Oh, hapana. Hii tu ni ya, ile sasa nimekonda. Hii tu ni ya kunini? Ya kushika ya kuprotrude muscle. No.
So they do a lot of editing in your photos. Eh?
No. After every wife material, me wisha.
Every wife material.
Wisha. Bro, try it. You cannot.
Una
wife material. Mukwanga, bro, niko 76. Niko 62.
Una wakula.
Siguzi hata moja. Bro, do you know one woman you are married is enough. Because
why?
You know, let me explain to you what people don't know. Women are not men. Women are very sensitive and emotional. Ukikula mmoja hiyo show imeisha hiyo siku. And they will know, bro. If you favor, wacha kukula. Wakiona mebaya huu viatu. So what are we doing here? Why are other people being bought for shoes? So we all know the winner. Why do you cannot wacha kukula, bro?
Are you going to marry the winner, the new winner?
I hope so. We're going to Juba on Tuesday.
Unampenda?
Napenda yeye sana. Naenda nini? Naenda
Juba. Sasa we are dealing with Eric Omondi. Things have switched up very fast and quickly. This is a very, very big shout out to my diaspora people on this date, Saturday, May 28th, 2022. I am coming to America. This is to host the Kenya Entertainment Awards, heavily put together by DJ Kelly himself.
DJ Kelly.
Kelly, who is your friend?
Kelly is the one who took me to America.
No, he's the one who's taking us to America. We're going with the whole crew. Oj is coming. Picha Clear is not coming. Nakoche is not coming. The crew is coming. Wako nayo.
Hawana visa.
Visa ndio tabu. So DJ Kelly and his team have put out the biggest Kenyan Entertainment Awards 2022 in Dallas, and I'm coming in to host the event on the nasikia America wanaanza kununua tickets sahi.
America?
Yeah.
America sika Kenya. They do it early. Early bird. The event is done before it starts.
All right. So on the 28th from 3 p.m. Inshallah, God give us life and all that, we go. We will be in Dallas, and I will be hosting the Kenya Entertainment Awards in America. It's confirmed. It's all sealed up and everything. So much. Thank you so much to Kelly. Oh, umeanza support. Wewe unaona nasumbuka na mambo ya Lang'ata, ana hujaleta hata pesa hata kupaint reflector. Okay. Hata reflector moja pikipiki moja.
That's the support campaign for you.
Asante.
Personally on ground. I don't know I'm campaigning juu ushachukua, but I'll just campaign ndio ukiingia nikukumbushe. Mheshimiwa ni Eric. Mheshimiwa. So when I did work material, bro ni record hii nitumie Jalango vibaya. I'm going to post it.
Live within a live.
So when I was doing work material, I came up with an idea. Juu nimeona wewe pia unatengeneza pesa kama umekaa. Sasa uko hapa na Rena inaendelea. So this is a new thing I'm starting.
It's called
Tujuane.
Tujuane.
Yes. Connect, chat and meet.
Tujuane.
Okay. It's an app.
Okay.
Unaweza ingia hapo, mwingine aingia hapo, mpatane hapo.
So this is a dating app.
It's a dating app. I'm going to push it, bro.
Eric, wewe umeamua kuchoma.
Yes, mpaka mwisho. So there's a new dating app. Yes.
That this belongs to you.
It belongs to me.
It's called Tujuane app.
Tujuane.
So unaweza ingia pale upende Eric
Play Store.
iOS.
Play Store na hiyo nyingine
iOS
hiyo na iPhone ya. Hizi ziko hapo, download.
So inaitwa Connect, Chat and Meet. So unafika pale
unaona.
So the first thing you have to create a profile.
Mimi ni download.
Nasumbua watu hii inchi. Kama unapenda huo mtu. Do you swipe to the left or to the right?
No. Sasa kwambia, akiingia hapo kuna surprise watapata. Yes.
So guys, go out there and download Eric's new app. It's called Tujuane. If you want to connect with new people, new friends, meet your future boyfriend, future ex-girlfriend,
yes.
Everyone, watu wajuane, wapendane, wakuachana, wawachane, wakupendana, wapendane.
Yes.
Wow.
This is yours.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Yes,
and to this is mine.
That's yours.
Bro, lakini ni ndogo, bro.
Asante.
Hii ni ndogo sana, bro.
Ndakuletea.
Tafutie kubwa bana. To everybody in the diaspora who's been asking to support this whole mission, Jalango001@gmail.com. Jalango001@gmail.com is where we are right now. Send the email. Let's have a conversation. Thank you so much. And can we go for lunch? I hear Miale.
We have an event, so let's go for lunch.
Yeah, we have an event tonight.
Yes.
At Zinc.
2 events. From Zinc tunaenda huko kwa nani?
Kwa Amba.
Kwa Amba.
We mambo ni mengi, masani
chache sana.
Mambo ni
mingi, bro.
Umesema tunaenda kwa jamaa.
Nakwambia mpaka
atutoke hapa. Let's go for lunch.